Governor Fubara has frowned at the disturbing wave of attacks by pirates in the state. Yeah, it was reported that the Nigerian coastal waters of the Niger Delta count among the most perilous water spaces in the world. On Wednesday, August 28th, maritime workers protested against the attacks and kidnappings for ransom in the oil-rich state. Members of the Rivers Commercial District of the Maritime Workers Union of Nigeria trooped to the streets on Wednesday, August 28th, to protest against incessant attacks on passenger boats along the state's waterways by armed men. The attackers often reportedly kidnapped many people for ransom. Reacting to the development, Governor Ccccvs, the governor of Rivers State, called on security agencies to crack down on the pirates and sea robbers. Receiving the protesters at the government house in Port Harcourt, Governor Fubara asserted that the state had placed priority on peace, security of lives and property of residents. Represented by Judge Nwaike, the head of Rivers Civil Service, Fubara ordered a crackdown on sea pirates in the oil-rich state. Nigerian Tribune reported. He said, I want to tell you that it will not be taken lightly. So to me, what you have done, you call it a protest, but it is not a protest. It is a civic responsibility to show that having observed something, you are reporting it to the appropriate quarters. I want to assure you that this government will not leave any stone unturned to bring security to every person that is in this state. Rivers crisis. Fresh tweet as APP woos Fubara with 2027 governorship ticket gives reason. Tension as Rivers APC makes moves to stop local government election. Wike speaks on reconciling with Fubara. Aregbesola is no longer with Tinubu. Yeah. Reported that the director of the Rivers State Board of Internal Revenue Service, Aribibia Fubara, was kidnapped by gunmen in Port Harcourt. The gunmen reportedly came through the Okirika waterfront in a speedboat to the marine base axis of Port Harcourt. The hoodlums quickly identified their target after storming the area, whisked him away into their boat and zoomed off. Can you imagine? Oh, up till now we have not even heard whether the man has been released or not. What do they want? It is money. Just like the way they took away the former commissioner in Delta State. Well, after some days or so, after 1 week or so, she was released, and unfortunately about 2 lives went in for that. I think the 2 officers lives went for it. In fact, it's just unfortunate. You know, in this country, if you know what you are buying for, you know what you are buying for. Unfortunately, they don't even care. The so-called governments do not even care about its citizens. Can you just imagine such a thing? Even some people say, oh yeah, thank God that they released some people or they released somebody, but the person, nobody died. But we will never hear that, oh, the people that were involved in this whole thing, that they have been apprehended. No, the next I just thank God that it didn't go beyond that. People did not lose lives, but people have developed a serious health issue that could lead to death because of heart attack, because of the debt they are going to be paying at the end of any ransom. Why is it that it is very, very difficult to go after those culprits? Now that is the level at which we have found ourselves. It's very ridiculous and so unfortunate. Like this top government official in Rivers State. Like I said, since we heard that the man has been taken, we have not heard anything concerning that. Okay, now we are still going to be thanking God for the doctors that were taken and they have been released. The issue is that whether what something was paid for or not, that is not the issue. If, of course, after releasing those people, so that this kind of a thing will not happen next time. See that the governor, the monarch in Sokoto State did not even survive this whole thing, and these people will not be apprehended, and they will still do it over and over again. It has become a normal thing, you know. Okay, like I always say, those who are in military, those who are in police force, and all these security agencies. I just give them kudos because they are working under serious condition, under ridiculous condition that even the government, the politicians are the ones who are well secured. I don't talk about the top ones at that level. So in as much we still have some sort of reservations about them. We still have to give them kudos because in this kind of environment, it's not something that is not a place you want to go and work in the first place, because your life means nothing to the government, not to talk of your family. That is what we are talking about. I'm just even trying to digress. When we hear government coming out, they will come out with strong statements, just like Fubara is saying, oh, we are going to get this, we are going to get that. The question I've been asking people after the monarch incident in Sokoto State, when Buhari or Tinubu came out and began to make math, that man, I was asking somebody or telling somebody that this man has never even gone to any, all those victims to go and even show solidarity for where the only person is saying just be sending um Shetima. But when it comes to outside, when they were going to be paid all this extra code money, you see that's where you see Tinubu be going. Even if he's not aware, he go struggle, go there. But the incidents that have been happening in Nigeria, Tinubu has never gone anywhere. And people are not even saying anything. Of course, he said that was the same pattern Buhari, the same pattern he followed, though he went through. And that is what this one is doing. It's even worse. And it's like Nigerians are even tired. That this man does not show care. The only nonsense things he says, I'm talking about Tinubu, the nonsense he says is that I know your problem, I know this, I know that. It's so unfortunate. So this statement made by Fubara is not just a normal rhetoric. We are going to do this. I don't know. That is not what we are saying. The only thing that we can say is that this kind of a thing should not happen again. It shouldn't happen again. It shouldn't happen again. It's just a free fall. All these vices, all this whatever that you think of that is even bothering the people is just a free fall. After today now, you will hear another thing happening again. So it's an unfortunate incident. That is the next phase of their anti-Fubara activities, all in their quest to make the stage ungovernable for Fubara administration, with the active connivance of security agencies, all controlled by APC federal government and FCT Minister Wike. All they are doing is trying so hard to provoke the governor to retaliate so that they can have excuse to shamelessly declare the state of emergency in the state. Of course, that is not even going to happen. All the tactics that they've employed or deployed to have a state of emergency in Rivers State did not work, and it's not going to work now. Where somebody is seeing it from a different perspective, that all these things happening is as a result of trying to get back at Fubara or whatever. He has the executive power to do the needful. If you suspect anybody with anything, go after them. That's why you have the power. So this is no matter of oppositions. Can oppositions be more powerful than the governments of the day? No, they can't be more powerful. That's an avenue for you to even shine and bring those corporates, those who are behind or you are suspecting because they don't, maybe they are oppositions, for you to shame them, and you are going to have it's going to be you're going to score political points there. So I don't want to be dwelling oppositions, this and that. That is a arrant nonsense. Yeah, so guys, let's hear your opinion and have your take on this. Thank you.